What's up, Internet? We're back. It's the new episode 23. Woo! Shut My Mouth Wide Open podcast with me, Michael Tall. We're going in reverse order tonight. Jack Armstrong to my left, and around the mountain is Kevin Palmer.
Raising the roof, yeah.
At the other end of the round robin is Kevin. Remember round robins?
Who is Robin? I don't know that bitch.
Well, is it
Nice
a he or
lady.
is
She's
it,
a nice lady. I didn't mean to say that word.
is it he or she?
Robin?
Yeah.
Robin. Robin Williams. That's a
Batman.
gentleman.
And Robin.
Well, he's gay, so.
Yeah, so he's just basically a girl in boys' clothes.
Well, however you see it, Mike.
Let's
Hey,
get, dude. Last week got taken down because of how hot and racy it was. So let's cut that.
YouTube. You can't tell the truth on YouTube anymore. We can't even tell you what we were talking about, or else they'll take this one down. That's the thing about it.
Right, we can't even call back to the things that got last week's episode pulled from the internet.
We'll put it back up if y'all want to see it, but it's just us flapping our gums. The audio's gone. Trust us.
Isn't it glitchy too?
CIA got in there.
Something happened. They sent a drone and Ant-Man crawled into my laptop and scrambled it up.
Quantum Mania on the pod, y'all.
Dude, I remember watching like the second Ant-Man, and there was like this scene. It was like he went subatomic, and it was like supposed to be like serious. And I was like,
Ant-Man is up its own ass in so many ways.
I did the same thing when the Hulk was like, you know my secret? I'm always angry. And I was like, whoa, jokester here. And they were like, everyone's like, whoa. And I was like, this movie sucks.
To speak on the subatomic, that's when Ant-Man becomes even smaller than an ant and he can get up in your bloodstream.
He can
adjust your sperm count and shit.
Instead of getting small, he got really, really small.
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 3.
What a horrible, horrible film.
They're running out of stuff.
Yeah, how many have there been now?
Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Ant-Man?
How many Ant-Men are there? I think like 3, 4. 4, I
Well,
think.
they had to
with
make
the new one coming out.
There's got to be an Ant-Woman, so there was an Ant-Woman.
Well, yeah, that was the Wasp, though. She was the Wasp.
Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, yeah. It was Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I definitely watched that movie on like a plane or something.
How come
Or
Ant-Man...
in a hotel or something.
He became such a important role, and they wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Yeah, it
in that
really
new
turns
movie.
out they needed that guy
Without
because he
him.
can
Who?
just do whatever.
Paul Rudd.
Oh, yeah.
He's
He's
like,
so
need me to go
important.
back in time? Got it. I can get small.
He got really big in one of them, right? In the
He can get
Avengers?
big.
Yeah, he did. For
He
the
does get
for
big.
the end battle, he's walking. You're like, hey, it's Ant-Man, but he's not small. He's big.
Dude, and as soon as he got big, I'm checking my watch, dude. I'm like, is this over yet?
Yeah, the superheroes, man, it's getting out of control.
Dude, they stink.
Yeah, they do.
I
And
don't
now
even-
there's going to be more Ant-Man, and there's going to be another...
Black Adam.
Hey, Black Adam, yeah. Then the DC ones are even worse than the Marvel ones.
Oh yeah, they have a bad reputation. Jason Momoa's Aquaman doesn't get a good rep other than his sexy.
That's
factor.
hard to watch. It's just so dark and weird. It's like the water CGI is just not good to look at, in my opinion.
And black people even think they ruined Black Panther. They're like, they were really good in the first one. They were all about us. Now I hate him.
The second one, because there's
I
been
didn't
two
see
of those.
I
right?
didn't see the second one, but I've heard that said.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen the second one either. The first one was pretty good.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I don't like those movies. They're not that good.
What movies?
They just don't speak to me.
Black,
You know,
Black Panther doesn't speak to you?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just can't connect. I just can't connect with it. I don't know why.
Well, they had the dopest place, Wakanda, whatever, in the Avengers movie where they have like a force field around it or whatever.
yeah, and it's like a secret. And,
It's like in the jungle.
Mhm.
It's like, or from a plane, it looks like the jungle or something. I don't care. There was a force field around it, and it was kind of cool.
I want to see like it in the cartoon. So I'm trying to find like, oh yeah, it's like in the field, but it's like a
Yeah,
kind of looks like that.
they really
You got this sample on the board
We don't do that here.
from the movie. That's from
That's
Black
right,
Panther.
right.
I mean, that's not.
They
the s-
really had to. They really had to make an excuse for that. The Olsen girl to be hiding up in that room because she's so strong.
What Olsen girl? In what movie?
The red lady, Scarlet,
Oh, that-
Scarlet Witch, Scarlet Witch.
I don't know about that. What Olsen lady? We're talking about the Olsen twins?
Yeah, she's like an Olsen sister.
Is in that movie?
Is it Brie Olsen?
I don't know.
the only Olsens I know are the Olsen twins and Kate Olsen, right? And
I got a sister, and she's an Avenger, and she's too strong, so they have to keep her away a lot of the time.
I had no idea
Because
about
if
that.
she was there, she would just fuck everything up. Well, in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
She's so strong.
It's Elizabeth Olsen.
What the heck? I've never heard of this.
Isn't she related to the Olsens? Am I wrong?
You are not wrong.
Wow. So she's a younger sister?
Yeah, she has a couple sisters.
There was no countdown to her 18th birthday.
No one gives a shit about her.
She wasn't twinned up.
Does she look? Yeah, let's blow this up. I got to see what she looks like.
Okay. And you know what? I did just say relatives: Mary-Kate Olsen, Ashley Olsen. I was just saying yes until I found the information, and I found it. So I can definitely double down that yes, they are related.
Okay, you just said it.
She is the younger.
Man, but they turned straight Skeletor.
What are they
didn't
doing? Are they like fashion designers or something like
They
that? I would
seem
imagine.
very weird.
I bet they live in Paris.
They look like my dream girl. In
I
like
could see
ninth
them
grade.
being into fashion, because those people all seem weird too.
Did either of them ever date Macaulay Culkin? Because
I
they
will
should.
look
That would be a
into that.
power
That'd be
couple.
great. That'd be really cool.
Olsen twins.
Or like JTT.
Jonathan Taylor.
That'd be a great couple, man. That would break the internet, dude.
Yes, it
that would
would.
break the internet. No.
Did you? Was Jonathan Taylor Thomas in that movie? Man
Born
of the
to Be
House with who was in Man of the House with
Tim
Allen? Who was in that?
That was JTT.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know? Have you heard the stories of Tim Dillon auditioning for that as a kid?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Isn't that hilarious
That
to
is
think
really-
about?
So he's
As a
really
child
been in
actor.
it for a while. That is wild, isn't it?
If he was just the fat friend in that would be so weird to look.
Oh yeah.
back
So
at
he
now.
didn't try out for the main lead,
I don't know.
or he probably would just take whatever he can get, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that would have been great if he was in there.
It would be great to look back at that now. He's in an episode of Barney. That we already looked back at that on an episode.
We did. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he was a little kid dancing around with a bowl cut.
Yeah, dancing around with Barney. Isn't
Yeah, I
that
could
crazy?
see him being pretty cute as a kid. Probably, packed on the pounds a little bit later in life, but still pretty chunky.
Yeah.
I could picture it.
How about some Barney conspiracies? You remember hearing stuff as a kid?
Yeah, was
the
he
guy
bad?
who played Barney killed the kid, and then
Yep.
the next
In
guy
the
who played.
suit.
Well, they said that about Steve from Blue's Clues, but let's stay on Barney. I'm gonna look
Did
into
they?
it.
That couldn't have been true.
They
yeah.
said Steve from Blue's Clues was bad.
Steve's a nice gentleman.
Oh yeah, he's cool. He got picked on.
Oh my
in
god,
school. We all saw that video.
that Steve thing.
Remember
Did I
he
cry
got
watching
bullied.
something about
Hey,
Steve
guys.
lately?
I hope you're doing good.
Oh, that was great.
Look how far
I bought the
you've
hat
come.
that he wore.
I think I might have watched Blue's Clues a little too long. How old were we when that came out? Was I too old to be watching that?
I'm gonna say that came out in '96.
Yeah, I'm 7 years old. That's too old to be watching that, right?
No, that's good. Up until 8, I think you're good.
Okay, that seems like a 4-year-old's type show.
Probably. That'd be at its youngest, though. I would say 4 to 8. I think you're good
Okay,
on
cool.
the really kiddie shit.
So when I had a 13th birthday, Blue's Clues themed, and I dressed as Steve, that wasn't cool. My
No,
mailbox came
You
in.
got it wrong if you did.
You should have dressed it as Mr. Pepper. That would have been cool.
Oh shit! That
Or
was.
Miss Salt. I don't know.
They're
Do
not,
I have that right? Do I have
They
the,
were gendered back then. Can you
yeah.
believe that?
Wait, do you
Can you
think that
believe
they're
that?
ungendered now?
They can't be gendered now.
Pepper thing and salt.
thing.
Yeah.
Them.
I don't know.
Salt. Wolfkin.
I would.
Wait, what were you just talking about, Mike? Who were we talking about before Steve?
Conspiracies
Oh,
about
Barney?
Barney.
Did Barney ever eat, like, as a dinosaur, he ate anyone? Ate them?
Baby Bob.
A
Remember
number
Baby
of
Bob?
rumors have circulated that the titular purple dinosaur character in the children's television show Barney and Friends. Since the program first aired in '92, we've exclaimed, I'm too high to read right now.
Well, Jimmy Savile, the guy from England, really was a bad guy. He was like
he's
this.
like one of the worst pedophiles ever, right?
Isn't that crazy?
He was like, what though?
He was like a television kid show guy.
Well,
Right?
yeah,
Is he really?
I think there is definitely a true
And
story
also like a
of
disc
that.
jockey, I believe. Maybe not, though.
But this is just a rumor that he was a rapist, that he had cocaine in the tail, that he killed the kids.
Yeah, this is great.
It's all just fake.
Cocaine in the tail.
But
That's wonderful.
Here's what was the first thing that they said about him. Back in the 1930s, there was a man named Barney. He dressed up in a purple dinosaur costume every day and went to the park. He would lure little kids and kidnap them. That's not obvious.
That's good shit. I mean, that's just simple shit.
He would force them to be happy. Otherwise, he would do bad things to them and kill them. And if they acted bad, then he would slice their necks and throw their bodies in the river.
Woo,
Still like Barney now. Some guy on the internet wrote that.
Yeah, that's just dumb. That's a creep. That's like a.
When was that
That's like
published?
Squidward. That's like Squidward's suicide. Remember that? The
That's
lost
true.
episode of SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh, I think I've heard of this.
It's a
but
creepypasta, you know, thing.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
story someone made up.
That's good
It's
stuff.
supposed. He's like, I worked at Nickelodeon. They showed me the lost SpongeBob episode where Squidward kills himself.
Yeah.
And it's
The
Squidward's suicide.
lost episode. The earliest iteration of this story was on some Wattpad website.
Yeah,
In a collection of urban legends. So it's old internet.
good stuff.
Early internet stuff.
Remember Death to Smoochie, the Robin Williams movie?
Yeah.
I never saw it except for on Sci-Fi.
Yeah, I guess that was based off of basically Barney, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He was going crazy. He
It had Edward Norton in it too, right?
You're right. I was too young to appreciate that. I got to watch again.
I think I like it.
That
Can't
came out
remember.
probably 99, 2001,
comedy thriller.
Comedy thriller.
What's it thrilling?
What year to come out,
2002. Is that what it says?
Mikey?
2002.
Yep, 2002.
So yeah, that's still pretty young. I'm 12 there. I'm still too young to really get
Danny
it.
Who's the second
DeVito's in
person?
it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Jon Stewart's in it. Harvey Feinstein's in it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I can't remember it that well. I remember it being
Rotten Tomatoes says it's
Unsettling.
not good.
Man, what a
IMDb
cast!
Says it's
yeah,
okay.
I didn't really appreciate that cast when you first read that, but Jon Stewart, Edward Norton, Danny DeVito, and of course Robin Williams.
John
Stacked.
Stewart doing his movie rounds back then. Faculty, this.
And then a little bit of S. Sandler. You know, Big Daddy. I love him in Big Daddy.
Oh, he's great in Big Daddy.
He's great. He
He's
really
also-
should have done more.
He's also good in
Say it.
the
Say it.
Pothead movie.
Ah, yes, he is.
What is that called?
With
Dave Chappelle.
Ever suck
Super
dick
High
for
Me.
marijuana?
Dave Chappelle, the Dave
Oh,
Chappelle
Damn,
movie.
What the fuck?
Half
is it called?
Baked,
Half
man.
Half Baked.
Come on,
Great
man.
shit.
Mm.
I love
You ever look at a dollar high?
yeah, the back of a
There's
$20
a guy in
bill.
the bushes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. The back of a $20 bill.
Way to ruin the quote. It's on weed.
On weed. Thank you. I'm butchering
When
that.
does he
You're
say he
right.
ever sucked dick for
You're
weed?
right.
What movie is that?
No,
That's
is
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Oh my god.
The late great.
Same movie, but different guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
He has to pretend to go to rehab for, what's her name, Mary Jane.
Yep.
remember Adam Sandler's movie, The Longest Yard remake?
I love that one.
I wanted to talk about something that happened in the shop the other day.
Okay.
Joey Diaz is in it.
Yeah, he is.
He is in that.
He's funny. Yeah. He's not the
perfectly
guy.
casted in that too.
Yeah, he's just
thank
like the
God.
greasy guy who's like, I need a sub. I need an Italian sub.
He's just
Oh no,
laying
he's
on
like,
the
give me some
ground.
salami or something that someone slaps it on his face or some shit.
He's laying on the ground and his gut is like 4 feet high.
When did this movie come out?
2005.
Yeah, I haven't seen this movie since 2005.
Well, Steve Austin,
I did not like it.
Stone Cold,
All the wrestlers in it, that was great. All the athletes in it, great.
he plays Gar Dunham, and there's a scene where he says the N-word to R.
He does.
Not R.
he
Kelly,
does.
to
Yeah,
Nelly.
I remember that. I remember
Nelly.
that.
Nelly?
Yeah, he says it to Nelly.
Nelly
Nelly plays
is in
the
this
running
film?
back.
I mean, yeah, they play these racist Southern prison guards.
Wait, is
and there was people in the lobby
Tracy Morgan in
that
this
didn't
movie?
want to hear it.
Is Tracy Morgan in this
Oh,
movie?
okay. That's
Yes,
hardcore.
he plays one of the sisters.
That's
if you know what I mean.
hardcore. That's hardcore.
He's like, you weren't saying that last night when we was kissing, and he's got his
Man,
lipstick on.
Yeah, talk about a stacked cast. That's a
Wait,
stacked
so what
cast.
happened at work?
We're just watching an Adam Sandler movie. It's fun.
Is it
It's-
the library
funny.
scene? It's the
Yes,
library scene,
and then
right?
all of a
Yeah.
sudden, he drops it twice. He's like, "Does that word offend you?" He goes, "Pick up that book."
And it's a hard R, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Stone
hard.
Cold
It's
was
hard.
like, "I'll take that role." That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, what the people say?
No one said nothing, but you could. I did a quick scan. I was like, "Oh shit."
It's a fucking movie. It's a
Hey, yeah, there's
movie.
nothing you could do with that one. It's a Sandler
What do you?
flick,
Would you play
know?
Django at your work? That's
That's
too much,
not
right?
fun.
That's too much to play. That
That's-
bingo scene is fucking horrific.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
it's wildly violent.
Yeah,
The
I would
dog
watch violent
scene-
stuff at the
the
shop.
dog
That's
scene?
fine.
That's
That
there's
violent?
traumatizing scenes in
Violenter.
that movie. Yeah.
Like, isn't the
Like
thing
what?
gory stuff?
Well, that's like a dog like just birthing an alien. That's like that's cool.
What movie is that? A dog birthing an alien?
The Thing.
Haven't seen that one.
Oh,
What
ooh.
year? Is that a remake? Is that the original?
The
Thing?
remakes. What, does the remake suck? I can't remember. I just remember watching
Isn't
it
that
one
like
time.
from the 50s? The Thing.
You know what? The one that I like is a remake. Yes, you're right. It is.
Okay, cool,
The
cool.
second one is with Kurt Russell.
Wow, Kurt.
Kills it. 80s one. But there's a third. They remade it again, I think.
Wow.
I think.
And what is that again? I guess you know what I was thinking in my head? The Blob. What's the Thing?
It's like a tundra. It's good. You should watch it in the winter, definitely. They're
Okay.
in like a snow base that gets an alien in it, and they don't trust each other. like, thing, and everyone could be.
They only redid it in 2011.
92. Okay.
Oh man, I thought it was in the
82.
80s. Oh, it is
82.
82.
82. 82. Could not see. Wow.
The end of that movie is one of the most. You know, you'll just be like, huh. Okay, well, I don't feel good. about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Wilford Brimley's in it. It's got to be pretty good.
It's a good movie. Yeah, have you not seen that?
Diabetes
82?
is
You
in
should
it.
watch it. It's really good. This is one we spoil movies on here, but not this one.
I feel like this was one that we saw on cable TV a lot as a kids, right?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Maybe not so much, but I will say,
Not me.
you like The Fly, you'll love this.
The Fly is too hard. That's too hardcore. I hate watching him.
I don't like watching The Fly.
Yeah.
Do you like practical effects?
Yes, that's the only reason to watch The Fly.
You like practical effects? Then
And that girl should have been in The Fly. I just want to tell the girl to be like, go out to the bar and meet a new man.
Yeah.
He's turning into a fly.
Come
on.
She falls in love with. She's carrying the fly's baby.
Yes.
Spoiler alert. Hey,
Yep.
what happens at the end?
Larva.
Out of her poos.
Live birth. Larva.
Good stuff.
Round of applause. The fly has been spoiled. The lion will speak. I never knew what he meant in the Pineapple Express when he says that.
What?
The milk's gone bad. The lion will speak.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know
says
that
it.
line.
Hang on, I'm gonna type
You know
it
a
in.
lot of lines from that movie.
I love that movie. It's my cat's birthday.
Red is so funny.
Pineapple Express quotes on phone with Red. Now listen, I'm gonna come by. I gotta say some shit to you. There's a fly in the ointment. Shit has hit the fan. The lion will speak.
You're just saying that things are bad. Now Google the lion will speak.
That's
must
what
be some
the
sort
first
of
thing
a-
that came up was that.
It
but
must be some sort of old, fly in the ointment type saying. An old adage.
a discreet way of warning others of potential danger or alerting of sudden changes
Wait,
of
so
plans.
what is the saying? I really can't
the
understand
lion
it.
speaks? I think he said it wrong.
The lion speaks.
The lion will speak.
Yeah.
He says will speak. But yeah, I always loved that. I thought it was funny, and we're not going to get shut down for 2 seconds
There's
for
a-
that, will we?
Frog in the punch bowl.
Yeah, we'll give it a
There's a
shot.
turd in the punch bowl.
YouTube's more worried about our
Shit has hit the
ideas.
fan, the lion will speak.
Wow. How did you find that exact line? A clip.
People like me on the
Blowing
internet
my mind.
go the extra mile.
Jamie Vernon, watch out. He's coming for you.
Way to go, buddy. Okay, we got elf bar problems. Whoa, yours is way heavier than mine.
It's got juice all in it.
Don't you
Too
feel
much
like
juice?
Don't you feel
probably.
like Jamie Vernon doesn't really get his due?
No, I think he definitely gets his due.
You know, he should be a household name, man. That guy, he really is the GOAT podcast producer.
All he does is produce a podcast.
But he's good. He really is good at it, though. If he's really doing the angles and everything, I wonder how it is. It's all post-production, though, right? It's all post-production.
Jamie Vernon
Now-
makes $150K a year doing that for him.
right.
That's what it says.
Yeah,
Who
with
would know?
a whole lot of
No one would know besides the IRS.
yeah.
Oh, you're right. This says fans of the podcast have estimated.
No way.
I mean, he might make. I bet
There's
he
no way
might make
Joe's-
15 grand an episode.
Yeah. He probably makes per episode. Probably good. Yeah. Good.
I could see him making 15 grand an episode,
Mhm.
and they do a lot of episodes. Yeah,
They do like 2 a week, right?
yeah.
It
Sometimes
depends. Sometimes more.
3. Yeah,
More?
More.
I wonder if he gets paid hourly. That'd be funny. 1,000 an hour. No,
That would suck.
2,000, 3,000.
Highest paying jobs.
Nice bang job.
Underwater welder.
Diamond guy.
Anesthesiologist. Oral and malofficial surgeon.
Dude, I had the hottest anesthesiologist last time. Asian lady put me to sleep. I was like,
Man, were you
you
having
can
good
do
dreams?
whatever you want to me.
Obstetrician and gynecologist. Is
Why were you getting
before
put to sleep? Oh, my bad.
I can't remember why. No, I had a surgery on my sinuses. It was like 10 years ago.
Psychiatrist is getting up there in the highest paying jobs. I wonder why.
That sinus surgery I had, I would never wish upon anyone.
Do you know
It
what
was
the
hell.
procedure's called?
Some sort of endoscopic sinus surgery. Because
Endoscopic.
I think endoscopic means they go in your nose or something.
Endoscopic surgery for sinusitis. It's a procedure to remove the blockages and treat other problems. It's
They
a thin,
scooped
rigid
out
tube
my
with
nose.
a camera.
It was horrible. I had these giant tampon things up in my forehead, and then they leave them there for like a week, and they come and pull them out of your face, and you're like, and this is this giant thing.
I've heard of these types of
And
procedures.
you're like, how the fuck was that in my head?
Wow. Yeah, it is just holes up in there.
It's scary. You have to lay on your back for like a week and drip mineral oil up in your nose so it doesn't clot.
Mm.
Hell.
Okay, keep it moist, right?
Yeah.
Lubed up.
Because if you do, it'll clot and that thing will get stuck up in there, and then you're fucked.
Yikes.
Okay, after locating the problem, the surgeon uses specialized instruments alongside the endoscope to open the sinuses by carefully removing the causes of blockage, such as mucous membrane swelling, nasal polyps, and scar tissue.
Yeah. Oh, that was
If a
horrible.
deviated septum causes breathing problems, specialized instruments can straighten the septum and reduce the size of the turbinates, the bony structures. Most patients do not require nasal packing.
I
did.
had nasal packing, and it was hell.
He was packed.
Just laying there for a week with that
He was
shit,
Todd
up there,
Packer.
not being able to breathe. Just like
Did you
mouth
have,
breathing.
did you do sinus irrigation and nasal spray after?
Yes, dude. I had an electronic neti pot thing. I would plug it into the wall, and then it goes, and you fill this giant reservoir with water, distilled water, not from your sink, or you'll get an amoeba.
Yikes.
And then I had to put this like stuff in it, like a powder, and like stir it up with some sort of medicine, and then plug it up to one side of my nose, and then turn it on and go like little pump, and it would irrigate my face, and it would be like pumping water up in your face for like a second, then all of a sudden just like draining out the other side of your nose.
eyes are you're crying.
Yeah, dude. You're like,
Did you have to tilt your head?
like maybe a little bit, but it would just fill up your whole shit. It would run up here and then run over and then run back down this side.
Yikes, that is crazy.
And then you would like sit there and be like, oh, and it would all drain out, and then you do it
My
from the other
face
side.
holes.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do the neti pot from your sink water? 'Cause
No.
I did it at Cole's house with sink water. Am I going to have a parasite in my brain?
That is really, 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 really bad.
Yeah, these decisions you're
They
making
do it all the time.
aren't
then.
even your
That
own
With their
decisions.
sink water?
Yeah, they do it all the time.
That
with
is horrible.
them. PSA, Cole and Audrey, don't do
You
it.
have to use distilled water.
Google it, Mike.
Fuck.
Google
Yeah,
it.
Google it. Sink
Google it.
water for neti pot.
No.
Google how fucked are you, man.
You get brain-eating amoebas.
no, literally the thoughts
all the time, every
and
time.
actions that he's taking
You
are not
can.
even his own thoughts. These are straight amoeba.
Yeah, you've been taken over. You're a host.
What's it called? Yeah.
That's why I've been feeling weird.
You're a host, dude.
Neurotransmitters have been hijacked by a host parasite.
My rods and cones are all messed up.
That's a great Tuesdays with Stories phrase.
Well, it's from Seinfeld.
And they get
It's
it from Seinfeld. A lot of their phrases are like, it's all pipes.
Yeah, I've watched every episode of Seinfeld like 50 times.
Mm.
Oh, man. I'm scared.
Did it say it was bad to use sink water?
Yeah, it's bad.
I mean, they said it's kind of bad, but if you're in like the third world, they say you should probably do it.
Especially if they have a well. Ooh.
Yep.
Diagnosed with simple sinus infection.
Yeah, you're more like it's just like doing more harm than good if you're using sink water for that. You're just putting shit up there.
Stop doing the harm, Mike.
Fatal infections.
No,
Mike is-
no.
Hey,
We're done
dude,
here.
Mike,
Turn it off.
Google
Mike.
Google
Turn it off.
lobotomies, and where they would hammer through the eye. They'd shove that rod up
Yikes.
behind your eye and then hammer through the thing behind your eye, and then scramble your brain.
That's just too much. Old medicine.
Yeah,
It's too
idiots. Idiots. What are you reading, Mike? Mike's reading about the neti pot still, right?
They
Yeah.
got that amoeba in Louisiana. They got some swamp amoeba.
Oh, come, Mike is losing it over here.
Go wrap your pee hole.
It cleaned. Oh man,
Yeah.
It cleaned them good. It cleaned them out good. They said.
I told you, dude. You can't be using sink water with that thing.
What if they use the packet with it?
You go outside and you use hose water, okay?
I don't know.
Play
What if
safe.
it wasn't regular water? They use the packet with it. Does the packet
You-
safe to use?
You would hope so.
You would hope the packet neutralizes the amoeba.
Yeah, nah. The amoebas are strong.
Wow, I'm fucked.
well, yeah, no. The amoeba lives in like fucking shit water, but then you put it in like nice clean packet water and it dies. No, it's not how it works.
I'm scared.
I remember
It's
we would pick these
controlling.
things off these trees in my yard, and the only way to kill them was to submerge them in gasoline. Some sort of worm.
Oh, wow.
Bagworm?
What the heck?
They would just never die.
What the heck? I've never heard of anything like that. You got to submerge them in gasoline.
Yeah.
That seems like a fable.
I've seen
fill up
these-
a coffee can with gas. Well, not fill it up, but have like that much gas, and then
Mhm.
you'd have to pick them off with needle nose pliers because they're hanging on the tree so bad.
And what are they called?
Bagworms. They
Look
make little cocoons out of the tree needles,
Look at that.
and they will kill a tree like that.
I've seen.
Yeah, look at
these
their
in
look at
trees.
their. That's what they
And
make.
that's made of sticks or something?
Yeah, just made of the tree.
Wow.
Kevin doesn't like what he's
And
seeing.
you
I
can't
don't
get
like
in
it at
there.
all.
You want to take a look?
Can you see them like hatching or something?
Yeah, let's take a look at Backyard Farmer. Shout out, Backyard Farmer. He let me borrow his camera last week.
And then he dies. The
She
female
did.
then can lay 100 to 300 eggs.
Look at those
inside
things.
that
Isn't
bag
that crazy?
Over winter.
Don't like
and
that.
emerge
I have
in
that bush in
the
my
early
house.
spring. The following year, which completes the cycle. But besides from being so interesting, why should Nebraskans care about this crafty caterpillar?
Well, they do feed on a lot of the trees and bushes that we grow in our landscapes for.
Wait, he
ornamental
carries his
reasons,
bag
as well as for
around?
Windbreaks. They love junipers.
That's
they
what it looks
love
like, doesn't it?
arborvitae, they love spruce.
This
they
is
love pine.
nasty.
Yeah, they live on like these
Wow.
Christmas
Right
trees
now,
that we
this
planted in
little
my.
It looks kind of big to me, but I can't really place
It's
it.
like a Chinese
It's
spruce.
like that
or
big.
something.
It's like a pine
If you miss
cone,
this
or
one
it's smaller.
That big.
covered, so
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bagworms that are feeding can acquire a lethal dose. And you want to make sure, because this is an insecticide.
Man, you
you
don't
Oh, they're
want-
insecticiding them.
and follow the label.
We just
If you
manually removed them. We only had them on like 2 trees though.
Mhm.
They look like they have like a huge crop of trees that's
Yeah,
getting
that'd be
taken over
nasty. Picking those off, wouldn't like to do that.
What a
with
crap.
pliers because you could if you pulled on them with your hands, they just wouldn't come off, and you don't want to pop them or whatever.
Why not? I like
I don't know.
popping.
But we would drop them in a coffee can full of gas.
Wow, it's crazy how they look different. It's like Pokemon. They take on the form of the plant.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, they're making different bags out of different leaves and stuff.
Ugh,
What
what
the
the heck is
fuck?
that? That
That's
looks disgusting.
more of like a magnolia tree than a pine tree, and that's a climate thing, I guess.
Oh,
What
damn.
what does he look like if he'd be hanging?
Gross.
Remember Bob Vila?
Hell yeah.
How to get rid of bagworms, Bob Vila. I think that's my
Craftsman.
Is that the pizza guy from the mall?
No, he's a craftsman guy,
You're thinking
right?
of Joe Corby.
Pizza Villa?
He's a craftsman, yeah. Hey, I'm
No,
Bob
no,
Vila.
no. I meant like
Oh,
he
I do
worked
remember
for
him.
Craftsman,
Wow.
the company, like the tools.
Not a sponsor, but he was
He
sponsored.
was
He was back in like the days where you had guys like him and Emerald.
up in Sears.
Sears.
Up in
Lifetime
Sears.
motherfucking warranty.
I was watching a podcast today, and they were talking about Circuit City and how back in the day, in the heyday of Circuit City, like their part-time salesmen were making like $75,000, $80,000 a year.
In commission.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
selling
that it was just like
laptops.
the best model, and they were just like they put an end to that, and now you got Best Buy people making $12 an hour.
Yeah, but the commission thing can really fuck you. And it ruins the customer experience.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the way they were.
Do you
spinning
remember when
it
they
on
worked-
this one pod? I mean, I was too young.
They'd hound you down.
I was holding my dad's hand in Circuit City.
What? I used to go there to buy DVDs and video games and shit when I could like drive at like
You're right.
17.
Towards the end, when it was like kind of going out,
But
of
you would
business
be there
stuff.
and like there'd be like 4 guys be like, "Can I help you? Can you need anything? You want to buy a DVD player?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, "No,
yeah,
leave me the fuck alone."
I'm just looking
You'd
at
be like-
CDs.
And then they would never recommend you the best DVD player. They would be like, "You should buy this DVD player. It's $800."
Mhm.
Not. It's just not good.
Especially when you know more about it nowadays. When like technology is like first like starting to come out and stuff. I'm sure they were helping a lot of older people and things like that. But
who
it's like
would
who really needs that and who really wants that?
Yeah. Who would still buy stuff from Circuit City?
And Radio
Like,
Shack.
Look at this website.
Radio
They
Shack.
still got.
What?
Yeah, like
You're
you
kidding.
you can get an like it's still here. They're still here. They're doing what Best Buy does. Are the prices better?
Is there a store front still open somewhere? You think?
Probably somewhere. They got one more Blockbuster, one more Circuit City, one more.
The headquarters is in New
That
York.
Blockbuster is so stupid.
Yeah.
Right
Who
now-
owns that? Doesn't somebody own that? Who's significant? Like the guy who does
Emerald
Jay and
Lagasse.
Silent Bob, Kevin Smith, or like Quentin Tarantino or something.
Grabbing a beer.
Thanks for the beer, by the way. Drinking a Slightly Mighty supplied by Jack, and it's really, really good, like always.
Are there any Blockbusters left? The last Blockbuster is one of 3 remaining stores in North America. And wow, it's not going to tell me. Oh, it's in Bend, Oregon. Of course, the hipsters are keeping that one alive.
Yeah.
Renting copies of Ernest Scared Stupid over
Do you have
and
any
over again.
VHS? I got a VHS at my apartment. That's probably what they're saying.
My dad has VHS at his house still.
We should put the VHS effect on this podcast. That would be really cool.
Tell you what,
Have like a record in the corner.
a record on the record.
Yeah,
Go on record saying that I want to.
that's always cool.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
It is cool though, honestly. I like that. I like that effect.
I like it too. What's your favorite record?
Probably this one that's on my shirt, honestly.
That
I like
you would
this.
like to hear in vinyl, on vinyl?
What do you think about this shirt, Mike?
If you want blood, you got it.
Hey, and that's in The Longest Yard. That
It
song's
is?
in The Longest Yard.
Blood on the streets, blood on the
rocks or
on
something.
the couch,
Blood on. Fuck your couch.
blood on my sheets, 'cause she's on the rag.
Oh, should have went to that. Almost got Mike. I mean,
There's
Jack.
a video
Flop
rental,
down.
a video rental store still open in Austin.
What's the name of it?
iHeartBvideo.
Let's go
Actually,
check
it
it
might have
out.
closed down during the pandemic.
Streaming killed the video store. Streaming killed. Come on, guys.
You guys did enough singing when I was gone, I think.
The
You
singing
see the
at-
parody I'm doing, though. We all know that song. We all know that tune.
What is it?
Video killed the radio star?
Never heard it.
Never heard that shit?
I'm just joking.
Jack.
You said
Come on.
never heard that shit.
Never heard that shit? Skateland? Skating around to that one?
Oh, dude, I don't remember anything from Skateland.
Your video store has an article in Rolling Stone, rare and unique films for the connoisseur, oldest and largest video store in the world.
I remember I called them to rent Enter the Void one time, and they were like, "Oh, it's out right now. Someone has that checked out." And I was like,
Oh,
"That's
good
fucking
God.
crazy."
Only in Austin. Only in Austin is Enter the Void.
Look at this place.
Out. Yeah. Are you watching a video about it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's just a little 1 minute.
I only went there one time, and I was like, "I'm not going to rent anything. I'm going to leave."
Yeah, I'm browsing.
not gonna make it
Taxi
count.
Driver is like one of the most underwhelming movies ever. Just got that final scene.
Does
But
that,
it's still good.
does that guy with the glasses work there?
I don't know, man.
They have goth babes working there?
They definitely got those. They got chicks with shitty leg tattoos working there for sure.
Look at the TVs up in the middle. I like how vintage those were. Those were cool.
Yeah, do either of you guys have a CRT TV laying around?
What does that mean?
CRT.
Big
Tube
back,
TV?
big back one.
Tube TV?
Tube. No, I don't.
I don't
Do you?
anymore.
I know. I need one because I want to plug my Super Nintendo into it and just feel right.
Yeah, it won't
It
feel
would
right
be great.
without
It
it.
would be great.
Someone should make little ones again. Little ones.
I don't think that's
The-
a good idea.
Okay.
Why is that fourth chair camera there?
Yeah, just you only have so many macro buttons, so that's just one of the
Is someone
buttons.
coming in tonight?
Hey, if someone wants to come right in there,
Come right in. No,
we got.
me.
Look
Come
at
right
that.
on me.
Look at that.
Come on
Every
my back.
night
Just-
after the show.
Just look at it.
Come on me. Come on over. Move in. You don't got to pay rent. You got to do that thing every week, once a week.
Damn.
Did you have a gig last night, Kev?
Man, I've been having a lot of gigs. What did I have last night? It was Warehouse College Party. Really good. Because Warehouse was having a dip in, how many people are coming.
Where the fuck is it?
That's right across the street from the college.
Oh, okay.
Till they
And,
started the rumor.
What?
Are we going there? Are we going
I don't know what
there?
you
What the
mean?
fuck are you talking about?
I heard there's a rumor floating around town.
About what?
I'm not kidding.
No, go for it. Yeah.
What
I'd
are
like
you
to know
talking
about?
about?
And maybe it was from the shop that I heard it. Now
Yeah,
that dude, apparently Guido's made a rumor
That they were shutting down.
That who was shutting
that
down?
Warehouse was going to
Because they've made rumors before that they were shutting down, and people believed it.
yeah.
So that's like that. I mean, think about that. That is such a crazy move.
So the college kids started going to
Guido's.
yeah. Where would I hear this? Was who?
You might have heard it from me. You might just have heard it from me.
Why?
So
Okay.
now it's war between
I
those
don't-
two places.
They're
Aren't,
Yeah.
there
next to each other.
aren't there enough college kids to go around?
Yeah,
think?
there really are, but it's still I mean, they did that. That's really
When I was in college, we would go to one place and go to another. I bet what happens is there's people passing each other.
yeah.
I'll start at Warehouse and go to Guido's, and then the other people are like, I start at Guido's and go to Warehouse.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of swapping going on, and it's a beautiful thing because they should have a couple places. But come on, Guido's is a Mexican restaurant. They're moving tables. It's smaller. Like
I've never been
Warehouse is a club. Warehouse is a nightclub. It's got a elevated dance
With a small
floor.
DJ booth, they need to make that a little bigger.
They
don't you think?
need to make
Yeah.
that bigger. Damn, you're right about that. Me and Troy really can't even get down like we're used to, but we still make it work.
The kids like hoppers.
And Hoppers is cool. And you
Where's
can't
that?
hate. Hoppers is a cool floor model that is unique to itself, and you can't hate on that place.
Where's that?
That is literally right next to the college. That's the closest place to the college.
Take a look at this place. You never been?
And it's a greenhouse. It's like 4 or 5
Wait, I got
places.
chicken fingers there one time or something.
They have like 5 little restaurants or different foodies, and then the bar.
I've been there.
And then
It's like 5 places, all located around a central greenhouse.
I've been there.
Like cafeteria area, kind of whatever you want to call that.
I have been there.
apparently they did UFC 197 and 199 there, but that was a while ago. They have a
Cool.
little gallery of the time, but it's not showing up because their website's not working. Get your shit together, Hoppers.
But
Before.
I did a warehouse last night, and then the night before that, I did Guido's with my boy Kenny Flight because he has the Guido's and he has hoppers on lock, so that's awesome.
Nice.
But I got to see kind of the difference between
So
Guido's.
you do
and,
both Guido's and warehouse.
yeah. When Kenny will have me, So I'm glad to have the hookup because Guido's is definitely a good time, man. Matter of fact, I got fucking hammered, like literally got so fucking hammered.
You lost your hard drive.
Yeah, but I found it.
You found it?
I did.
Where was it?
I just put it in a place I would never think. I put it in a weird-ass pocket.
Okay.
Weird-ass pocket. Just completely blacked out, man. Just toward the end, just got blacked out. Kind of came back, but I must have been... I don't remember packing
What were you
up.
drinking?
It was like 3 shots of Jameson and like 3 Coronas.
Whiskey.
And that was it. That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
But
you were cooking.
and I thought I lost. Actually, I got to text Troy and let him know because I told him I'd let him know. But
He told me today. He's like, Kevin lost his hard drive. We don't know what we're gonna do.
but I thought I lost 3 things, but I only lost 1 thing.
What'd you lose?
I lost the iRig
What's that?
and the cord attached to it. It plugs audio into your phone. Like if we had the cord plugged in out of
It's
this output,
this.
it would be crystal clear right into the phone. It was, but hopefully it'll just turn up because it didn't disappear. It didn't fucking disappear.
$50 gone. Someone thought it was cool.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's a
Someone
great
else
device.
loved it.
Everyone needs an iRig. All creators need an iRig. I would say that.
Do I need one?
If you have like a TikTok and you're doing stuff like that,
I don't have a TikTok.
you're good.
iRig.
Mike, do you have a TikTok?
Yeah, I have a TikTok. I drum on there sometimes when I'm feeling froggy.
Oh, they got the new iRigs? Maybe I should just get a new one. What are these new iRigs looking like?
What
Get
do they
this
do?
iRig Multimedia Pro for
Look at that shit.
$229.
Holy fuck.
That's what you need.
Now that's probably a little overkill. Is that even too big to even hang off your
It's
phone?
got 2 knobs on it.
You need a table for that.
You got 2 knobs. I mean, 2 knobs.
Yeah, I hope it turns up because I like that original iRig. Perfect size. It can kind of hang off the phone if you need to.
Hang off the phone?
He likes
Yeah.
to hang, apparently.
Like if I had it like on a tripod, and it could just kind of hang off there. But I feel like
Okay.
that big one, that's going to yank right out.
The iRig will hang off your phone just how you want it to. I think that's part of the selling point. Oh, look, you can play ukulele on the bus.
Wait,
Oh,
who
look at
owns
this motherfucker.
turn this off. Who owns Dogfish Head now, Mike?
Oh yeah, some rich
Samuel
motherfucker in Delaware.
Adams.
Okay. Dude, they've really been expanding their shit. They have a bunch of Dogfish Head cocktails in a can. Have you seen that?
No. Oh, I have. That is nice. Yeah, who is the rich mogger? Didn't they pay like $50 million for that?
I don't know, dude, but they
I remember seeing the article
they got
about
a
that.
lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
What?
Who's they?
Dogfish Head. They have a lot of products.
The
now.
new Samuel Adams owned Dogfish Head has
Yeah,
a
look
lot.
at they have
new products.
shelfies for days that are solid. I like the 60-minute. I like Slightly Mighty. Obviously, is delicious, but this one in the middle, I would like to try.
What was
is it
that
called?
raisin one from?
I can't read it. It says it is a
There's a football player on
liquid
it.
truth serum. I've had that. Have you had that?
No.
It's good. It's good.
What kind of beer is it?
It is a India Pale Ale. Then they got
I like those.
I've had Super 8, which is like a ghost.
I think I've
Rosé?
seen those Super 8s before, yeah. Oh, those are the same Adam guys behind there. Look at them.
And then this is on the Dogfish Head website, so it says merging with our longtime friends in beer. Sorry, I'm trying to.
They have Angry Orchard too. Does it say that up there?
It is a cider, but it's not Angry Orchard. Why would you say that to them?
What does it say?
It mentions Angry Orchard above.
It does?
Yeah, I'm a skimmer though. I don't read.
You're skimming. I'm not reading. I'm looking at pictures. Excuse me. I will say that this is a lovely couple
Little
enjoying a beer.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Ooh. You want to look into that?
Nope.
Okay. You brought it up.
What?
LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc?
Mm-hmm.
From Friends? One of the worst shows ever.
I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about the
People don't like Friends anymore. Yeah,
the
people
LeBlanc.
used to like Friends a lot.
People's moms used to like Friends.
Yeah, it was like this, The Hill, and then people are like talking shit on it now.
Because people are watching it now, and it's like, what the fuck was I watching back in the day?
Horrible.
What is this? Yeah,
Yeah,
Not
something
funny at all.
when I watched
Ross's-
it,
I think we were the right age or something.
they were playing it at my Eric was playing it in the New Orleans hotel room, and I'm just like, just turn back to George Lopez, man. I don't want to watch this.
George
I
Lopez
don't want to
is
wake
better.
up to this shit. And it stayed on George Lopez every morning for the rest of the time.
George
He's like,
Lopez
I like
night show,
Friends.
his late show.
No, just his dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
I thought that was
dun.
the beginning of his late show. That's his sitcom.
Yeah. And he's not a very good husband or dad or
Man,
anything.
George Lopez has done a lot in his career.
Boy, is he
good for
lovable.
him.
Mike's over here watching George Lopez, but over Friends, I take it. Friends sucks.
It reminds.
Ross and Rachel bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all about the
Hey,
love.
I like George Lopez, right?
Do we? You like George Lopez in this show?
Yeah,
seems
yeah,
cool.
he is cool. I like him.
Seems cool.
I don't think he is cool.
There's a fucking like a TikTok meme, and it's like, whatever, no one, me as a kid at 3 a.m., and it's you waking up and opening your eyes,
Yeah.
and on the TV you see
Yeah.
George Lopez jumping on the trampoline. It's just like on mute, and then you just slowly close your eyes and drift back to sleep.
Eh.
How about, did that happen to you as a kid?
Well, a couple times way back in the day, it'd be a girl jumping on trampolines. Back in the old man show days.
I
Y'all
wasn't
remember that?
asleep for that. I was
Hey,
awake with
oh,
my
yeah.
hand on my little thing.
Yeah,
Oh!
on a stinger. Mike had a little stinger sticking out. Playing
Sting
with
it.
it.
I was playing.
You were playing with it.
I was trying to get it to work.
Oh,
These boobs are moving on this trampoline, but I don't know what I...
Yeah, let's
What
talk
I
about
need
let's
to-
talk about the man show. We all remember the man show, right?
yeah.
Ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi.
Yep, and everyone. Wait, who was on that?
Adam Carolla
And Jimmy Kimmel.
and Jimmy Kimmel.
Who was there? A midget on there?
No, there's a beer.
Yes,
Yeah,
there
there
definitely was.
There's the beer guy,
Nameless to me. But I feel like he did a lot of work. Those midgets in Hollywood, there's like 4 or 5, so they have their work kind of split up. But that's still a lot of work. Still a lot of work. You know what I mean?
Are you talking about Man Show Boy or the midget?
I can't remember.
Andy
Wait, no, wait.
Milonakis was the man show boy.
No, it was not.
He was
No,
not.
that was a misconception.
That's what I'm thinking
Oh
of.
my!
That's what I'm thinking of.
God.
Andy Milonakis being the man.
That's
show
what
kid.
everyone says. Wow,
He's not him.
It does seem like it's a little bit off. Like he's a little bit bigger. He's a little bit different.
It's not Andy.
Wow, this man show shit was next level.
I'm just going to skip in and see the kid say something.
I use the lotion on myself a lot at home.
Okay. He uses lotion on himself a lot. Of time. That shit was great. I loved the little kid segment. Oh,
Yeah.
he was okay. Now my next question is, since that's not Andy Milonakis, was that actually a grown man still?
No.
Okay. It's not like that kid has the same disease as Andy Milonakis, where he's like 29.
I would like to say it's not a disease; it's a condition.
Oh wow.
He's
Yeah,
living with.
okay. Did you go to medical school? Because it's a disease, my dog.
That's
I
too
didn't.
loud, my bad.
I didn't.
Neither did I.
I didn't go to medical school.
Neither did I. But I got Johns Hopkins website in front of me.
You do?
No, but I did earlier to read about the.
It was Johnny Hopkins and
Sloan
Sloan
Kettering.
Kettering.
We're blazing that shit up.
Where's is Sloan Kettering at college too? Where's that?
I remember hearing that name and being like, oh, that's the guy they're talking about in Step Brothers, but I've already forgotten. Yeah.
Well, it's John Hopkins and Sloan Kettering. They're both like
Yeah. You think it'd be
Medical
college
schools.
related or maybe Sloan Kettering? I don't
it's
know.
a
just a
medical
name.
hospital. No, it's not. it's the joke is that he's blazing it up with 2 medical doctors.
Yeah.
It's a Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a cancer center.
Oh yeah, it's and they have locations across.
And it's Johnny Hopkins and Sloan Kettering.
That's funny.
We're blazing.
So
it
it's
up.
related, and so
Yeah.
it's even funnier.
Man,
Went over your head, Mike.
yeah,
It's still funny though.
yeah, it is. It's even better now.
You have to
Yeah.
call me Dragon.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, you have to call me. I forget what he said. Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. Oh man,
Back when they used to ad lib those classic comedies, man.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
Mhm.
nothing better than when they stare at each other after that and the music kicks in and it's like
Oh,
Oh, what is that band?
LCD sound
Yeah, that-
system, baby. Kids in America, or something like that.
Yep. I want a grilled cheese sandwich now.
Oh wow,
Because
he's just seeing what he can get away with.
I do want a grilled cheese sandwich.
and I like chocolate chips in my pancakes.
And I also like the Vampire Weekend song they made popular. I feel like they made that song popular.
I don't like that song at all.
It's cool for a kid's birthday party if you're a DJ.
Yes, it is. Me and Mike watched Bridesmaids the other night. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
I don't remember that one, but I've seen it a couple times, I feel like. The
Some
girls
broads
getting it
being
in.
funny.
Yeah, yeah.
It is
Broads.
good. It's good. I liked that a lot.
Yeah, there's definitely some great moments. Like them trying on the dress, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, they're all
Has some
shitting
good
themselves.
scenes that they're shitting.
In the streets. Very well rated movie, honestly. Even IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, and Metacritic all agree. It's an above the 75th.
That's one of the last
percentile.
comedies.
Yeah. So what year was that?
2011, one of the last comedies.
And Jonah Hill was on record saying recently, or maybe it was Seth Rogen, that he said that there hasn't been a good high school comedy since Superbad.
No shit, there hasn't.
Project X was stupid, and for stupid kids.
Project X was decent. At
Never
least,
watched it.
probably.
Me neither.
No,
Never really
reason to
watched
watch
it.
that.
I heard it
But
was dumb.
Mean Girls, that was probably right before Superbad. Right?
So good.
Wait,
Mean Girls
This
rules.
Is the End was funny.
What are you talking about?
Funniest movie of all time. Thank you.
No,
Mike.
it's not. God damn.
It's not the funniest movie of all time, but it's funny, and it can't be. Bridesmaids can't be the last comedy because that was one.
It's not the last
Oh,
comedy.
wait,
It's
wait,
one
wait.
of the last
2012, is that what you're saying? Okay, now I pick up what you're putting down.
No, I don't think I'm picking up what you're putting down by saying.
But
the
this
last
is the
comedy.
end. This is
It's
the
one
end
of
of
the last
2012, right?
comedies.
When this is the end come out?
What do you mean by that? Nothing else came out after that was notable. What about This Is the End? I'm saying was
Okay. One of.
later on though, because
Yeah.
the time spans between 2011 and 2020 and 20, yeah, 19.
One of the last comedies.
You're saying they're just sparing.
Mike's trying
they're
to get
sparse.
to the last
They're
one. Mike's trying to
sparing.
get to the last one. It might
What
be This is the End.
Is
yeah.
the last comedy.
I mean, for me, it might be just be Billy Madison. How far back? When does the cutoff?
Damn, what is that anyway? 99?
No,
2002?
Madison
Yeah.
was.
94?
We
96?
weren't able to. It's 95. We were 5,
Damn.
and Jack was 6 because he's older than us.
Yeah, yeah. Old man over here.
That's wild.
Yeah, it is pretty wild. Wild. Oh, wild.
Did you ever get around to watching that video I sent you about vacation? You gotta
No.
watch it.
Oh, yeah, about how it was like terrible probably.
Basically.
Yeah. I should watch that though. I should watch that.
I
I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah, we were talking about high school comedies. For some reason, that made me think of. Have you ever seen the American Vandal thing on Netflix?
I think I
When I try to figure out
played
who,
it for a couple minutes or
who
something.
drew the
like that.
dicks on the cars.
Oh yeah. Some fake documentary, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
God, it is funny.
I heard it's good. It's
God,
all
it is so funny. There's a season 2 that's pretty funny too, but the first season is fucking hilarious.
That is a pretty funny premise.
yeah.
all the people who are cast in the show look like they're just like inbred family.
They're supposed to. They had to just be nobodies, you know.
They look like
But the
it.
one kid went on to do other things. The main guy. Click on him.
Tyler Alvarez,
Is it the right kid? Nope, wrong kid.
Dan Peralt. Oh, you're talking about Jimmy Tatro.
Jimmy.
He's got the most recognizable
Yep.
face.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Hey, he got hurt.
Is he okay?
Oh God, Jimmy. Oh, come on, load, Jimmy, load.
Why do you
Give me your
click it on
load.
his Instagram for, dude.
Yo, Dubs commented, "Hell yeah, watching this tonight." Dub.
did?
Dubs. Dun, 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 dun,
Dude, I was just looking at their Instagram today. That's weird. One of their Instagrams.
Dubs.
Did
They
break
were
up?
lit.
They were huge.
Look at
Tsunami.
that guy.
Dun, 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 dun. Something like that.
God, huge.
Hanging out with Wiz Khalifa.
Borges. Remember Borges?
Borgias.
Yeah, he had some bangers. He really did. He had probably has his own label still.
Dude, one time when I saw him, I jumped up and down so many times.
I love Big
It
Room.
was like a workout.
The Big Room EDM will always have a special place in my heart.
main stage shit.
Yeah. It gets
Who were
the
those
people
two
going.
chicks? Nervo or whatever? See those two
Yep,
chicks
and
throw
then
down
there
on the
was,
main stage?
Cruella.
Oh,
Mm.
Cruella. Those bitches. Those sluts rule.
Yeah.
Those sluts are up there just singing, being sluts.
I saw Nervo one time.
Yeah,
at a
I saw
festival.
Cruella one time, and I was rolling really hard, and I was having
They
a
came
hard
to
time
Ocean
keeping my
City.
wits
They
about
came
me.
to Ocean City, Maryland. When
Where'd
I
they
saw
play?
them. At the Do Tour.
Oh, yeah, that's where I saw them.
Also,
Was it awesome?
It was
I can't
good.
think of his name now. No, Wolfgang Gartner.
Oh, yeah.
He came one year.
You know who else played there?
Who?
Grizz.
Yes, Grizz came one year, and he literally knocked
His entire
his
table
entire
over.
table over during the performance.
Yeah, I was there.
And guess who played after that? One of the best ever. In my
Hero
opinion.
Bus.
Hero Bus.
He killed it.
I've seen him like 7 times or something like that.
The stuff that he produces is,
Hero
so,
Bus
is
fell.
so next level.
He had an amazing remix of Post Malone's White Iverson.
Yeah, his remixes and his style is so amazing, if you ask me. It's so ambitious. We talk about ambitious music.
He's a funny looking
Good
guy, though.
God.
Kevin, I'll never forget. You said, because Grizz dropped his setup, right?
Yeah.
And then What's the name of the next guy?
Hero Bus.
He slipped and slipped, right? Because you made a tweet that said, Grizz,
I know you're
Grizz dropped his whole set and Hero Bus busted his ass or something. But it was
I think I said
remember that. It's one of those things that lives in my brain.
Yeah,
free.
I made a cool pun about heroes and busts, and I can't remember exactly.
He was
how
no
it's
hero,
Yeah.
but he busted. But Grizz, yeah, maybe you were like, he was the true hero, but Grizz busted his ass. Maybe it was Grizz who slipped and fell and everything fell. And
that
Hero
was
Bus just
quite the
killed
embarrassing moment to see a guy like Grizz literally knock over his whole table.
Grizz is huge.
He's
But it was
all
probably
stoned
Ocean
out,
City's
has
fault.
his
They
own
probably
weed
gave him
and
some
stuff.
narrow table.
Check this out. Remember,
definitely.
this is classic. I mean,
What's this?
Cake hits the wheelchair, man.
Oh my God, this guy's amazing.
Who?
I've watched Steve Aoki.
Yeah.
Wheelchair
Do we have a
kid.
compilation of him just nailing people? Have we watched that yet?
One time I saw him at South by Southwest in this really tiny venue, and he did like a all throwback techno set or something,
Wow,
and it was awesome.
it's amazing.
I was like, wow, this guy can do anything.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, he's one of the best ever.
He's like, oh, this shit's from 97 to 2002 or something. And you're like,
Wow.
what? It was awesome.
Did you ever see that documentary about Woodstock '99?
Yes.
The best part about it was the rave hanger.
Yes.
That rave hanger shit. Just imagine what was going on. They
People
said
way
people
ahead of their time.
People drove an ambulance through it, and like it literally was the part that blew it all up. Like it got too out of control in the rave hanger, and it like basically shut everything down. Fire started. It really was the beginning of the end. Was in
That's
the rave
awesome.
hanger. Yeah. And what's the guy's name? He does Funk Yo Brother right about
Fatboy
now.
Slim, I've seen him
He
too.
was the guy playing when it all went shit, and he had to start unplugging his gear and just start. And he couldn't even save all of it. He said
Yeah.
most of it. He just said fuck it, and he got out of there. That's how dangerous it was.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Police in France shut down a illegal rave that drew over 2,500. And is this really a picture of the rave hanger?
I mean, we're talking 99.
Oh, no, that's a Call of Duty
Yeah,
map.
the Woodstock 99 rave hanger, Fatboy Slim got those people going mental. Got those people going absolutely mental.
It's going to be mental.
Metal?
British folks are hilarious.
They've always had a good, like,
Desire to eat
low
blood.
key sense of humor.
They should have some of them in a museum for us to go look at because they are funny. They
Can
talk
you have them
funny.
sitting down and always eating a piece of dried blood for breakfast?
They say really funny things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
out of-
have some blood sausage.
Yeah, what the
Oh.
fuck are you eating?
Yeah, out of these similar accents, which one do you like better? Okay, Irish, British, Australian.
None. I can't pick one of those. I
They're
like.
also funny and endearing sometimes, though.
Endearing.
Sometimes.
They all sound pretentious, and they say that they say words right, and they say the dumbest shit.
Kids say the darnest things, and their notes exception of the rules.
What's the funniest accent?
South African?
Tangerian.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's a
you're
good one.
right.
Smith
Yeah.
Island in.
Yeah, yeah, it might be like some sort of like more like West Virginia mountain something like like
Mhm.
that type of thing.
Oh, Swedish? Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, some of the ones where they're still speaking English and they sound ridiculous. That's
Mhm.
good. That's good stuff.
What's the weirdest American accent? The Newfoundland accent?
What the fuck? Get out of here with that Newfoundland.
Ocracoke Brogue.
The
That's like
Ocracoke?
pirate talk.
Where's that?
It's like an island in the Outer Banks.
Wow.
Ocracoke.
Outer Banks season 3 coming, guys.
Outer Banks?
It's a series on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it happen in it?
Teens solving crimes.
You watch it?
I watched the first 2 seasons. I did think it was good, but I don't think
Man,
they
Kevin.
could possibly.
That's tough.
Hey man, that's the
Dude.
kind of shit I like. I like team solving crimes, guys. Murders.
I feel that. That stuff's interesting.
Watch Seinfeld.
No, I watch a lot of Seinfeld too. Man.
Okay.
The Ocracoke Brogue is like literally a Tangier, but more remote off of
That's
the
crazy.
island of Ocracoke or whatever. And
They
maybe
grow
we'll
okra?
catch.
Okra Cove. Is that what you're saying?
We might be
I
able
love
to catch.
okra.
weren't like it is today. You know, if you weren't there, your neighbor can't tell you.
What is
a
this?
big deal, you know?
And it's funny now, a lot of the older ones and stuff.
Tangier's got
That's
this
not
beat.
that bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Tangier is
Tangier's wh-
insane. The first time I heard a guy from Tangier, I was like, "Are we going to pretend like this is not happening, everybody?"
We'll just give them a listen real quick.
Saturday night. Right.
Who's this?
Tangier.
No way.
That's Jackson.
Actually, I had to get out home. Some mom's been calling and cussing out there.
Nah, that's pretty bad. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, we win. They win.
What are they saying?
catching.
On the counter, she said, "It's a Lowry Jack." I said, "Who's that, Mum?"
It's kind of Irish. You know, it's like
It is wild.
Was in 1686.
Scottish, Irish.
Been people living here ever since. And there are only about four
Man, yeah,
of
I used
us
to go
that
there
were born
in the
here.
summer.
There's something special about that, man.
Let's go there soon.
Before it's
Let's do it. Let's do a little segment.
Yeah,
do
we'll
a
film
seg.
something.
Let's do our first segger.
No, you can't bring
Can you say that?
Oh, you just said the S. Hard R with the segger. That sounds weird to say.
Call me Stone Cold. Hell yeah.
Oh, brother.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
They're starting to get less and less hell yeahs when I play that sample in the club. It's like, do y'all even know who this is?
The little big
Maybe
town
not.
hell yeah.
You should get the Little John sample.
Yeah. Or okay, or what? Or all of them. Lil Jon is literally one of my goats. I think he's one of the greatest of all time because he produces, DJs, and is an artist.
We hit
recording
turbulence.
artist. Oh,
You
man.
play that shit? That might be too hard. That might be too
I need
heavy.
to start playing that again. I forgot. There's so many. Like, yeah.
That shit goes so hard, dude.
And that's like the only what's that guy's name? Laid Back Luke. No, he's got a few. He's got like 5 bangers.
Yeah.
Do you know about the Amen break?
Yes, it is the most sampled thing of all time.
Most sampled.
And you'll know exactly it when you hear it.
Yeah, it's like a drum and bass beat.
Who did this?
The Amen Brothers? Oh no, what's their name? Ooh.
All these reckies and TV addicts. Beastie Boys, it's the
the
Beastie
drum and bass
Boys.
shit. It's that drum and bass shit.
Bam, 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 bam,
Actually,
bam,
I wonder if that will get us pulled. This is very sampled.
No way. It's the most sampled thing ever.
Come on.
If anything's getting us pulled, it's this picture right here.
You came up with the perfect rhythm, buddy. Congratulations.
Have you heard of Purdy, the Purdy Shuffle? He created this. And he gets all the credit in the world for doing it. He created the Purdy Shuffle. You know that beat, Death Cab for Cutie.
I got my first paying gig at the age, and I'm still recording.
What?
He gets a lot more credit than I think he
I
deserves.
am
but
not going to be retiring anytime
Can we
soon.
try to find some
I'm
sort of
gonna be out here.
underground rave somewhere? Or can we
Yeah.
try to throw one
That'd be
somewhere in
cool.
some sort of like
If you guys want to start
culvert or something somewhere?
hey, if you want to start paying for venues and stuff,
No,
and
no,
throwing
no.
raves, let's do it.
I'm talking
Yeah.
without a venue. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
like
unlicensed.
literally
Well, either way,
in like
let's
a
do
tunnel
it.
somewhere under
Let's
a
do it.
train track or some shit.
Yeah, let's get who knows? Big old cordless speaker maybe or something.
You know where we should throw it?
No, we would tap into power off the power lines.
Hey, even more badass.
Let's all
Fight
park
Club
at
shit.
Hardee's, bring a generator, and roll it down that little underground walkway. I bet you we got a clean 10 minutes of rave.
Yeah.
And then we can tell all the
Frisco
college
burgers.
kids to just flash mob it. Be there Friday night, 3 a.m.
That sounds awful.
We'll be like Will Ferrell. We're going streaking, guys. We're doing it. We're all right here.
One time when we were in college, we went streaking through the campus.
Oh my
Really?
God.
Like 15 of us all got naked.
Not bad.
You'd be on so many different cameras on video now.
Yeah. Running through the quad. Hilarious.
You'd be on the news, dude.
And I remember getting in the bed of someone's truck completely naked and riding back.
Oh my god.
Just riding. And then just like I had my clothes. Just like, just put my clothes on the bed of this truck.
College is crazy, y'all.
That's fun.
Best
That was
times.
fun. Good times.
Graduation rate at Salisbury University could look a little bit better.
It's
67.
Hey,
What's
it's
the
gotta be hard.
acceptance rate?
It's got to be tough.
86% acceptance rate, 67%.
86 acceptance rate.
Yeah, anyone's getting in there.
Damn,
man.
so what's the, so 23% or no, 33
How embarrassing.
Put that diploma up there with pride.
33% of these people don't make it out of Salisbury. They just end up here working at Costco or some shit. Or
Shout out to 'em.
CVS. And the average cost after aid is $18K for your tuition. After your
Hey, they
aid.
got to
After
pay
AIDS?
for their increased administrators.
Make sure you get aid so you can get that discount.
Wish I had AIDS so you could, yeah.
Sorry, I stole your joke. You had it for me and I just stole it
It's
from
a
you.
bad joke.
It's a bad joke. Salisbury University is a public university, so anyone can come. But if you're black, you get in easier. And if you're white, you get in easier to UMES because there's minority.
My buddy got a minority
That's true,
scholarship
isn't
at
it?
UMS.
Yeah,
That's true.
You forget it works. It works. Whoever got the least. Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy got a minority scholarship at UMS.
A lot of
White
clients
dude.
will tell me
Yeah,
that.
that's
They're like,
cool.
I'm here, I'm here on whatever, scholarship for SU. Hell yeah, dog.
Which is so weird. It's like we need more whites for what?
To even it out. Like a nice Marvel movie with a good cast of different people, like Asian, white, black, Indian.
Are there any islanders, like Asian islanders in this cast, Michael?
Yes. These guys are in here.
Some Polynesians?
Yeah, the Island Boys.
Oh, boy. They're from Florida, I believe.
Yeah, Miami.
That's an
Or
island,
no,
right?
probably somewhere else. Probably somewhere else.
No. That's hilarious. They're the Island Boys, and they're from Florida.
We're the Florida guys trying to be.
Can you get these guys the fuck out of here?
Wow, man. Talk about 9/11 was not an inside job. Proof in the pudding.
What?
Proof in the pudding.
What?
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
About to get pulled again, guys.
Decoded.
There goes the audio.
Decoded how you want.
Guys.
Yeah, I think
There were Jews in the towers.
Yeah, Tower 7 just
there were
fell.
Jews in the towers.
I think Tower 7 fell because it felt bad for Towers 1 and 2.
It's a Valentine's Day card. I'm falling for you. Can you see it now? Can you see it?
Oh man.
I gotta write that in a tab. 9/11 Valentine's Day.
You know, one
card.
time, like walking through some kind of, I forget where I was, but I saw someplace was selling a T-shirt. Instead of I Heart New York, I Plain New York. And I was like, that's the most hardcore thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
That is wild.
That is awesome.
I was like, I think it was in Ocean City or something on the boardwalk. I was like, oh my God.
Don't they have a piece of the World Trade Center in Baltimore by the harbor or something?
Yep, I've touched it. I touch it every time, and you feel very bad.
Weren't we there together recently?
Thanks. Yeah. Yes, but I forget why.
When we saw He Is Legend, but why were we over there?
Take a nice walk. Seems
Oh,
like we
wow.
always end
Yeah,
up
I remember
there.
I pissed down in that, like, there's like an underground tunnel thing, and I just like went down there and I pissed, and I was like looking up at this camera while I was pissing. I was like, I don't care if it sees me as long as no one comes right now.
Some guy running.
Yeah, running from the booth or whatever.
Man, who was there when Andrew did hardcore parkour off of the World Trade Center in Baltimore?
Oh,
Got yelled at.
And got yelled at, and the cop literally yells, and it was on 9/11. It was on 9/11.
Oh my God.
Literally on it. And the cop literally yells, "Not fucking today."
In Baltimore.
And
Not
we were just
fucking today.
didn't even realize what building it was. Just like completely like.
Were you guys drunk?
Oh my God, yeah.
Does every city get a piece of that beam to show all the people that live in cities how your city could get hit by
Get
beams?
beamed?
Could get beamed by
Dude, I'm
holographic
always, every time I'm in
airplanes?
like Baltimore or DC at night, I'm always on like some sort of psychedelic, and it's not good.
It's not safe.
Yeah, why do we do that to ourselves?
Hey, I
We
like
need
a
to be
nice
doing-
wander. A nice wander.
We need to do these in woods, so we're less likely to run into authority figures like,
You're right.
what's his name say?
Oh my
Mitch
God.
Hedberg?
Yeah, I was like, what is that? Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, but his friend ran into a bear.
yeah.
Slappy the Frog.
And
That's
he
the Slappy
talks
the-
about Smokey. and-
Yeah. He said, I tried to do that bit in England, but they don't have Smokey the Bear. They have Slappy the Frog. And his Slappy the Frog bit is one of the best bits ever.
Yeah, I gotta watch all his specials again. It's been too long.
Me and Samantha watched some of him last night. It was him on one of the
Comedy Central presents.
No, it was like one of his like late show or Today Show
okay.
sets, and he didn't open his eyes like the whole time. He was
Yeah.
scared. He
Yeah,
was nervous.
yeah.
You could tell. He fucks up once or twice and he laughs it off. It's great, but he kills it. He does so great.
It's also probably pretty high. Who knows?
You
Yeah.
need this.
The amount of
Slappy the Frog.
is it Slappy the Frog shirt?
Smacky the Frog.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a Smacky, isn't it?
But he looks like
It's like Sugar Smacks cereal. What's that with frogs and smacks?
they like to smack their bitches when they're out of line.
Yeah, Smacky the Frog. Good stuff, dude. But yeah, he was nervous as shit on the one I watched him. He barely opened his eyes.
Remember when he was in That 70s Show a couple times?
I think the non-opening eyes is from the drugs.
No, he was. Yeah, you can just tell he's nervous as shit. He's really nervous.
Hedberg nervous?
Are you Googling that?
Well, yeah, but why would he be?
Because he's on TV. He's usually in a basement somewhere
yeah.
in New York with like 18 people in front of him.
Today I learned
Now
that
he's
Mitch
on-
Hedberg suffered from severe stage fright.
Of course. A lot of people do.
I would too.
A lot
Actually, I don't.
It's
do.
like getting really high and you get like that nervous feeling sometimes when you get really, really stoned and it kind of feels good. You're like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, holy shit. Oh,
It's
God."
kind of exhilarating.
Yeah. They get off on this shit.
What about guys who, you know what I started watching YouTube videos of for like 5 minutes is not right. For like a whole day, all I watched was free climbing people.
Yeah, I watched
It
that.
started with
sometimes.
the urban and ended with the rocks, and the rocks is scarier than the urban.
What's that documentary on HBO?
The guy who did, yeah, the spoiler alert, he dies. Don't do it. Don't
No,
free climb.
not that guy. Free Solo, that documentary.
Yeah.
He dies?
No. There's a different doc where the guy does die. Yep.
Free Solo's the one. The guy's been on Joe Rogan a couple times. What's his name?
Oh yeah, he does do some free climber. I don't know his name though.
Fuck.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon or something.
Elizabeth Chai directed. Alex
Yeah, he did it
Honnold.
with
There you go, Alex Honnold.
He did
That
it with
dude
no
is-
harness, right?
That dude is badass.
I mean, that's insane. Yeah, absolutely insane.
Because that whole shelf of rock on the wrong day
I
will
think I may
break.
have fast forwarded through that documentary so maybe somebody did die, but at the end he makes an epic climb.
I do
With
need,
no harness, right?
Yeah,
God dang.
an idiot. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's this German guy, free climber, who I found on Instagram, and he climbs these rocks that have so many cracks in them that you're like, if you look at it and you zoom out from far enough, you're like, that section looks like if the earth were to just move a little,
It's not gonna fall.
one day, chip right off.
Have when I was in Texas, I jumped off this cliff into water one time, and to get up it, you had to climb up these. The main reason I wasn't really scared of jumping off this cliff because I was like, I'll land in water, I'll be fine. But it was really fucking high.
Yeah.
But I've always done that. I'll jump off some cliffs.
Mm-hmm.
But I was scared of this one. I was like, I'll never be able to get back up because it was like a straight cliff face up. But
Yeah, how are you gonna get
I
that?
did that shit.
Just
And
found
when
some grooves?
Yeah. Well, so many people did it before me. I watched them take the path.
Mm-hmm.
I was like treading water, watching them. And you would climb up, and all the handholds were like quartz. You could like see beautiful quartz in all the handholds.
What does that look like? Kind of clear?
Yeah, and like sparkly and shit.
Nice.
But then I remember I got to the top, and I couldn't find, there was a place to grab and then get yourself back up, and I couldn't go. And this dude grabbed my hand and was like, and put it in the thing.
Oh my God.
Homies helping you out.
Yep. And where was that?
In Texas at this lake, we would go
A
to
lot
this
of good places like that, I bet, in Texas.
Pace Bend Park, dude. We would go, and I would jump off the cliff.
That's scary, though.
One time I remember getting there, and I was like so drunk, and I kept climbing up this other cliff and jumping off of it. But it was like, if I slipped and fell, I would have been really, really hurt. But I was just like having fun.
You ever jump off something so high that you actually like don't pencil like the right way into the water, and you actually like get some major chest impact? I've done that once or twice.
You want to do that as opposed to hitting your ass and having water go up your asshole.
Yeah, give you a free colonoscopy right there.
Sometimes
You'll
it's
get
hard.
another amoeba.
Yeah, seriously.
Stop
You
talking
can't
about
get
that.
an amoeba. up
Sometimes
there.
it's hard to keep that exact perpendicular, position.
Oh, yeah.
Through the air.
I will say the neti pot felt like it just went through my nose and not up too far.
Yeah, that seems
so maybe the
crazy.
amoeba's just in my nose.
Yeah, just not.
What do you mean it just went up in your nose? Did it come out the other nostril?
Yeah, but I didn't feel what you explained. I didn't feel it like that crazily. But yours was hooked up to a fucking motor or something.
Yeah, it pumped. Pump.
Dude, I just read about the most well-renowned free climber who died, obviously. But you would never guess what this guy died of.
Falling.
Driving home from an interview, fell asleep at the wheel.
What an
Fell
idiot.
asleep at the wheel.
Jesus Christ.
And he's driving home from an interview. It must have been right in the middle of the day. Supposed to be pretty alert.
He was on Percocet.
That's
Yeah,
like
something.
for some reason that just reminded me of the Rick and Morty. It's like when they played Roy at the arcade, and he's like, "Wow, Morty, you beat cancer and went back to work at the carpet store. Wow,
Yikes.
Yikes.
I love that. That's my favorite Rick and Morty bit is the Roy
it's
game.
good." I think we had
love
talked about
that.
this the other day.
I've watched that probably 50 times.
Man.
Or no, the other Rick and Morty bit I like is when he gets the machine to go back in time, but he falls in love with the girl, and they're in the plane crash.
Oh yeah,
And they live in the mountains together.
Yep,
Dude.
he thinks he's lived a whole life.
Yeah, and he actually resets it.
They have some great classic bits on that show. That show really is next level.
This guy doesn't have.
What
a
are they gonna
social
do though?
Where's my wife?
They're about to revoice the characters. What are they gonna do?
They'll be okay.
What
I
a
think.
mess.
What
It
about
is-
the
it is
show?
a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah. I mean, that voice is pretty crucial, right? It's both characters, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah, it is wild. I don't agree with what he did, and I honestly, I gotta say, some of the later season stuff isn't really
And
striking my
the
fancy.
SpongeBob guy does work on the show, and some people have said he should just take over. It's like, I guess he might be able to pull it off, but
Sometimes when you fuck up, you just fuck it up for everyone. And in this case, I believe Roiland did that for Rick and Morty.
My favorite episode of the show is from not this past season, but season before that. It's the one with Mr. Nimbus or whatever. Have you seen that?
I've seen them so scattered around. I can't remember all these crazy bits, but they got some crazy bits, and they are funny, man.
Yeah, crazy. Do you like Family Guy?
Yeah.
I love Family Guy.
Mm.
Top tier. I've been watching a lot of old Family Guy when it's the season when Brian has the blonde girlfriend who's like dumb.
Oh,
Dumber-
yeah,
and
yeah.
The joke is he's a dog, but she's dumber than he is.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
But like for Rick and Morty, for the longest time, I didn't want to accept that it could be funny. Like I just wouldn't watch it. Oh, it's just on Cartoon Network, you know, or where did it come on? Cartoon Network, right?
I guess. But when's Cartoon Network done you wrong?
Yeah, I don't know, but just something about it. I was like, it can't be funny, but no, it's funny, man. It's like one of the funniest cartoons ever made.
Mike's got a goddamn abuser's tattoo on him.
What's that?
He has.
That's fucked up.
He has a.
Is it from Rick and Morty?
He has Rick.
Wow, that looks good too. It's popping.
Show him on Jack.
Jack. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. Mike's showing his Rick tattoo. It's Rick with a molecule or whatever. When did you get that?
Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Isn't that a Soulja Boy song?
Like 4 years ago now.
What made you want to get that?
I love him. I love Rick.
I want a bunch of video game tattoos, dude. I want the legendary symbol from Halo.
Mm.
Can you pull that up?
Don't know nothing
Legendary
about
Halo
Halo.
difficulty symbol.
Oh, that's cool. It's the difficulty.
Yeah, when you pick the difficulty, there's different symbols.
Uh-huh.
And the legendary symbol is badass.
Yeah, like regular difficulty is like the alien head, and then it adds a dagger, it adds another dagger, and then
Yep.
I think legendary adds a bullet hole to the alien head.
It's just
So you're looking at like this.
Yeah, that's sick.
So that is the alien's head?
Yeah, I want it to be 3D. But I feel like a bunch of people that have this tattoo are like in the Marines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That guy went too big with it and too colorful.
It's got to be big. It sucks.
You think so? Yeah, you're right.
Every time you go
Too
get
much
you want to
detail.
go get a tattoo, they're like, they need to be bigger.
I mean,
Yeah,
just
you're
think
right, 'cause-
about what Master Chief insinuates. Master Chief, Master Race. I'm racist. I get Master Chief tattoo. I join the cops or the military.
Hey, don't think you're better than anyone else, okay?
Wow. I'm better than other people who can't beat the game on legendary.
I couldn't beat it on hard.
You suck.
But then also, if you have a Punisher tattoo, you definitely are one of the above what I just listed.
Oh, dude, that's the worst.
You're
The
like,
Punisher-
yeah, I would
The
definitely kill a
Punisher
kid with a sniper rifle in a foreign country.
The best is when they have like a Punisher thing with like the thin blue line or whatever, and you're like, the Punisher didn't like cops. Like,
Yeah.
isn't he like a bad guy? Wouldn't he like kill a bunch of cops?
Probably, but I
He,
never
yeah,
saw
he killed
Punisher.
anyone corrupt.
What did I
including
watch
cops, bad
the Punisher on? Where have I seen the Punisher before?
We used to watch the Looney Bin Gym one at my house a lot because we
What
would
is that?
laugh at it. Punisher Warzone, and it had like. So hang on,
Is
we've
it
talked
a
about
parody?
It. No, Looney Bin Jim is just played by an over-the-top dude. Look at him. I'm loony.
What are you
Huh.
talking about? Is
Yeah,
this the
there was
Punisher?
an old
Punisher
Punisher, like
Warzone.
that. Yeah.
Not the Punisher that came out that was like actually good.
There was something that was actually good.
I thought it was decent
There's
because
been like 3 now. Yeah.
Was there a
been
movie?
TV series too.
I'm trying to
Wait, yes, there was a really shitty Punisher movie that came out like 2004 or something.
Yeah.
I think that's war because I mean it was.
I definitely just saw that. That's all I've ever seen.
So the Punisher came out in 2004, and then Warzone was 2008, and that's the one with Looney Bin
Did I
Jim.
nail the right year?
Wait,
think
who's that
so.
in 2004? Is that Christian Bale? Who is
Tom
that?
Jane and John Travolta are in the
Okay.
2004 one.
Wow,
And it's,
weird.
Yeah, horrible movie.
I mean, it's not good, but it's better than Warzone.
What's Warzone?
And that was back
It's
when
got
G-
Looney
Ghost
Bin
Rider
Jim.
came out.
What the fuck is Looney Bin Jim?
Kevin Nash.
He's
was in
the bad guy.
Oh.
I thought. Hang on, you gotta hear him say something.
So he's a character.
Yeah,
Looney
he's all
Bin Jim.
scarred up, and he like is very.
I thought he was like a comedian or something. Guys, give it up. You've seen him on Saturday Night Live. Here's Looney Bin Jim.
He's got his own podcast.
Give it up
Yeah.
for Looney Bin Jim, everyone. Looney Bin Jim.
He's got his own podcast, The Bin
Yeah.
Zone.
The Bin Binge.
Check him out.
That ain't bad.
Remember Gin Bins?
No.
That was an old party thing back in the old SU party days. Probably at just one house.
What the fuck is this? The Punisher? This
He's
is the
gonna
movie?
say something. Just say something.
I'm gonna get my applesauce back.
That's all I needed to play, you guys. We used to laugh at this all the time.
You're kidding me.
I'm gonna get my applesauce back.
Damn.
I gotta watch this.
You know,
Because he steals his applesauce in the prison earlier.
applesauce
But look at the scar guy.
are
Yeah,
a
he's scarred up, huh?
delicacy in Sweden.
This is the Punisher?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Holy shit. This is
He said,
awesome.
"Did you know what an apple?
Did you know that?
What is a delicacy?
Did you know that?
Ah, fuck it.
What are you doing?
I kept trying to hear what he said a delicacy
This is
was.
a fever dream right now in my headphones.
Get this off. Get this off. Get this off.
I'm not gonna get it off this time.
Why? Stop
Actually,
playing.
oh yeah, we don't want to watch what happens next.
I'm not gonna get it off. Joe.
Mikey, get it off.
Not this time.
Oh, okay. Maybe next time.
Smacky the Frog is getting
What the fuck's going on?
Smokey the
Guys, we're
Bear's
losing it here.
taking
This is-
Smacky the Frog.
we're discouraged from last week. The energy's low.
I got something to say. There's a Steam game that is $1,500. Did you? It's there's this whole thing about Steam games now. Oh, we have the most expensive game on Steam.
There was an app like that too one time on Apple. It was like a $10,000 app, and it didn't do anything. It was like a flex.
Weird.
It was like having a diamond on your home screen or something.
Weird.
That's yeah. So
Like
yeah,
an
it's-
NFT basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
but you can't sell it again. It's just stupid. And I remember I watched a YouTube video where somebody bought it just to see what it did. And
Man.
it didn't do anything, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
This was a long time ago, though.
So the gamer reached out to, the game's called The Hidden and the Unknown. The gamer reached out to The Hidden and the Unknown's developer, ProX, to figure out exactly why the decision was made to price the game so high at $2K. They explained that they priced the game as it feels right to them and that it was their right to do so. However, they
right.
pointed out that since it's likely players will complete the hidden game with, they'll complete it's a 2-hour game. 2-hour game.
Man.
Users should be able to refund their purchase. You can You can finish the entire story and then refund the game as to ensure you did not feel cheated out of your money.
Steam has a policy where you play a game. You can play a game for like what, 10 hours or something?
They
or no,
did
it's only
this
2 hours.
So some people will forget and they will make some money or something.
That's stupid.
Some people will like.
That's dumb. I'm not processing my anything for that much money.
Some people take life as such a joke that they're just like, yeah, let's run my debit card and we'll just get a refund and we'll play the game and we can like make content out of it or whatever.
I'll watch it on YouTube.
$1,999.90. And it's
What a joke.
And it's like from what I like, it's stupid. Look, it's a soccer goal.
Yeah, what is it? Soccer?
It's just and there's like you're in your dorm room holding a cell phone up. It's like a role playing game. The Hidden and Unknown is a story based game and aims to widen the perception of its audience in the areas of psychology and philosophy. Yeah, right. You get more of that playing Red Dead Redemption, my friends.
Yeah.
Or Pokemon.
Yeah, that's wild. So that's the most expensive game on Steam?
Yep.
Well, that's kind of just cool just to have it be the most expensive game on Steam.
And then let's go down the list of some other most expensive games. So we got VR CPR at $120, and that's for doctors. That's a training game.
Yeah, I bet wow, you would think that the flying simulators, I guess, is that considered a game? You think that'd be up there, or is that
I think
next?
so.
Okay, there's just something on Android where you can buy a $1,200 app where it just puts a gemstone on your screen, like I was talking about. It's a diamond,
Wow.
basically.
And
It's
it looks
called
really
Gemstone
nice, like,
Discovery, or no? It
real
can't be
high
It's
that.
called
def.
Abu Mu Collection.
Man. Imagine needing that. Imagine wanting
That's
that.
some Dubai shit.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Each gemstone is $200. So if you buy all of them, it's $1,200.
Got to collect them all.
I'm trying to look up Abu Mu, but the Google Play Store is being.
ABUMOO.
Look, it's coming. The Play Store is just being weird.
Yeah, fuck the Play Store.
I just wanted to see about it and stuff.
I think the Apple app I'm talking about, that was a long time ago, is not around anymore. It was like a really weird thing. But I think I watched a video one time where somebody bought it, so I might be able to find that sometime.
Look at this shit. This is insane.
What are you looking at?
That's what
part
it
of the app?
is. The Abu Mu.
Yeah. It's a whole ring. Wow.
Yeah, those pictures on the left are somebody's home screen with them on with the gemstones on it. See that? So they're back.
Weird.
Fancy.
That's not even cool.
Nope.
Wow.
That game doesn't look notable. Run Thief, $200. Mystery, a game about Sherlock Holmes. The Island of Dr. Yepstein, $200. Uncompromising first-person shooter.
But there's some porno games that are expensive on there, right?
Yeah, where's the VR?
Why are these?
There's some they've opened it up. There's some weird porn games on Steam now.
Really?
But then you buy them, and then all your friends.
There's
see
a porn
There you
game.
go. Then all your friends see you playing it. Jack is playing. I don't know. Can't think of a funny name for one.
Look at
Ignorant Girl Doll, $200. Turn-based RPG that follows the story of two magical girl dolls called Nana and Anna as they compete a number of missions across the open world. Complete. Sorry.
One time, me and Mike played one of these games. It wasn't a porno one, but it was like a game where you were like a student at a school, and all these girls were your classmates. And Mike, we were playing it. We were role playing it, and Mike was reading every girl, and he made a different voice for all the different girls.
God.
Remember that?
Yeah.
He was.
It was hard.
He kept forgetting which girl had this. He was like, which one has a southern accent? He's like, which girl has the southern accent?
I lost it.
We never finished that game. What was that game called?
Oh my God, I could never remember what that could have been.
It was
called.
it got weird.
It was a university.
It became like self-aware at one point. The game started like talking to you. It started getting crazy.
What? That sounds wild.
Yeah, it started, and it's supposed to turn to like a vampire game or something too. Wait, it was called like Vampire Lover or something. And there was weapons that you could fall in love with.
That's a different game.
Different game.
That's a cool game. No, Vampire Boyfriend.
Vampire Boyfriend.
Vampire Boyfriend
What
is
the
cool,
fuck?
right? That was called?
I think so.
Yeah, there's like a weird game on Xbox where it's like that kind of, but yeah.
It's like where you just like select different outcomes. I remember those types
Some
of
of
games.
them were fun. Dude, there's this one game I played on Xbox.
What game did you play on Xbox?
I played it on Steam. Here you go. Give me that. I'll plug it in.
I think my elf bar has been shooting in my mouth, and I want to see if it'll plug it in.
I'll shoot in your mouth. But okay,
Yeah, not to take
this
away.
game. There's this game on Steam. It's called Her Story. Can you pull it up and try to find the developer? But it's like it's all live action. It's just interviews with this girl, and you just watch these videos over and over again, and you have to like try to piece together the story. And the game's not over until you have figured everything out. But you just like kind of accept that you figured everything out. There's like no like objective to the game. You just watch all these videos and figure out what the fuck happened. And it gets more and more crazy the more shit you watch. And like you search words in like this computer. It's like a database of all these interrogation videos of this chick. Do you pull it up?
What the?
Yeah,
heck?
Sam Barlow. He's the same guy who worked on Silent Hill Origins and Shattered Memories.
Pull up the picture of the chick on the Her Story. Yeah, see? You scroll down a little bit to the gameplay part. There's this like database you would go through, and you watch these videos of this chick, these interrogations. And I did it for like 6 hours one night and figured out the story. And I was like, that's crazy. And then it was just done.
What did she do?
You want me to tell you what? You want me to spoil
Yeah.
it? She's a twin. She's a twin was one of the main things because she's wearing different things in every episode and everything interview. And then you're like, wait a minute, this is a different girl. It turns out the interviews are with two different girls. But it's crazy. But this guy made a bunch of different games. Can you pull up the other game he made?
And what year was that around?
This game?
Yeah.
I don't know, 2012, 14.
Something like that. Yeah.
But these games are just, even if you're not a gamer, I feel like you could get into this. It's an interactive story, more or less.
Mm-hmm. I remember there being some stuff like that in high school on like a flip phone. And it'd just be like selecting like outcomes and options and be like a high school.
I would play like Drug Dealer Simulator on there.
Yeah. I remember a lot of people getting hooked on those.
This
What
guy
am I
makes-
looking up?
I just wanted you to pull up the other games this guy made. He has a couple games.
He worked on fucking
There's a couple games he made like this though, but they're fun. There's one on Xbox.
video games. He has some canceled games apparently. He got Her Story, War Games, Telling Lies, Immortality.
Telling Lies is the other one.
His oldest game is called Isle, interactive fiction game whose major innovation is to only allow a single move and offer it from 100 possible outcomes.
Yeah, this guy's pretty creative as far as
Yeah.
video games go. He's got really unique shit.
Aisle and has a picture of a shopping cart. What's this one about?
The main character is a man standing in the pasta aisle of a modern supermarket. The opening text states, "You've had a hard day, and the last thing you need is this, shopping. Luckily, the place is pretty
What
empty,
the
and
fu- this is
you're
his
progressing
first
rapidly."
game.
On to the next aisle. The character's interest is piqued by the gnocchi he sees in the pasta aisle.
I just
and
picked up gnocchi from the pasta aisle today.
wow, it's your universe is calling you.
Yeah.
And a few other items are noted. Then the player is asked to choose how to proceed. Based on this input, the game will reveal the character's story and backstory. And then, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably his first game, little tech demo thing, trying to figure it out. But he's just
Yeah.
a story-driven game kind of guy. Makes weird shit.
So-
Really unique shit.
That's awesome. It says, so what do you do? Buy pasta, think about gnocchi, try to talk to the woman, take your clothes off, start shouting. Some endings are moving, others tragic, others funny, others lurid, others mysterious.
Cool guy.
It rewards experimentation. It changed the game for video games, bro. That's what I love in video games.
Yeah, and like that game,
when the game bites back, you're like, whoa.
The Her Story game seems kind of like a beginning for this new game he has called Telling Lies. It's like that has like 8 different characters, and
I've heard of
figure out
Telling
who's
Lies.
lying and stuff. I haven't played it yet, but I think it's on Game Pass. I want to get into it, but you gotta you gotta be like, I'm gonna be like up all night doing this.
Same art as Her Story.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play the fuck out of that. It's probably been out for like 4 years at this point. I've been
That's crazy that a game like that still comes out. This seems kind of old school to me.
2019.
It's cool.
Well, that's still kind of old, but you know.
Me and Jack used to play this game where it's like a first-person shooter for the bad guy. There's one bad guy per round. There's 5 good guys that are trying to escape, but it's this horror movie game.
So good.
If you're a good guy, you're third person, so you see your character walking, and you can see the bad guy around. But if you're the bad guy, it's first person, and you have
chasing
closed
other
vision.
Huh. It's 5 versus 1.
You're all trying to start the generators up and open the gates, but other than that, you're trapped in a closed like Call of Duty map with a killer. And so there's Michael Myers. There is like,
Yes.
And is it like live online?
Yes, with other people.
It was
Mikey, pull up the list of killers while I go to the bathroom.
Jason's on there, and like each level. Oh my God, the Saw one, Scream. What's it called? Holy shit! Wow, I totally brain farted on what the game's called. It happens. Honestly, we never even said it yet because I don't even know what it's called. But scary game. Jason's in it.
What?
Man, yeah, it sucks that I can't remember what this game is called. Because this isn't helping me find it at all.
And this is a game that's like new right now?
No, it's been out for a while.
That sounds like a pretty cool premise.
It's called Dead by Daylight. It's a good game, and finally I know what it's called. Ha ha ha. Let me find out all these characters real quick. Internet's being slow. Hope you all are having a great time listening and enjoying yourself. It's making me put my birthday in like I'm a child.
Damn, has to be this old to enter.
You know, because of the scaries.
Dead by Daylight. Scary game.
Of course, this stupid website wants the day first. That is crazy.
Dude, some people got so fucking good at this game, and when you were the bad guy and you'd be chasing them, they would just like tease you, dude. Like run around in circles and shit. And
that is great when people can play online with each other. That's just a great concept, man.
It's so much fun.
Real people just fucking around with each other.
They got a lot of new ones, but some notable ones. Damn, they got Nemesis from Resident Evil.
Really?
Yeah, that's new.
Wow.
So
that's a good one to have.
Yeah, they were the first
Executioner
horror
from
game, right?
One of them.
Shining.
Well, not the first. There was
Doom, maybe.
Silent Hill, bad guy. You got Ghostface. You got there was this one, the Oni, which was just one of the games made bad guys, which was like this crazy samurai scary guy, and he really scared me. I would scream.
They should get a mushroom head from.
You're right.
Or The Last One's Here, or whatever the fuck that's called.
Last of Us?
Yeah.
What's Last One's Here?
Oh, I thought you were thinking of a pumpkin head.
Nah, the mushroom head guys. Those guys are pretty intense. You like
the
that
clickers?
show? Mm-hmm.
The ones that can't see?
Yeah, they're like all.
Yeah, they're called the clickers.
Oh, okay, cool.
In the game.
This guy always scared me too.
Yeah, he's too scary. Dude,
like
that
clowns.
Last of Us show has no business being that good.
Yeah.
But they've been talking about it for like 6 years, and I was like, is it ever actually going to come out? Is it ever actually going to come out?
Mm-hmm.
So finally, the game is too good. Like I remember playing the game and like the story being so good and being like, man, not enough people are going to see this.
Yeah.
The game's.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching it probably till the end. It's good. It's got me.
I'm telling you, sometimes when I want to feel something, I'll just watch the last scene of the video game and be like, it's tough. It's good. But it's good.
Anything that's going to be the end of this first season?
They have to do it like that.
Cool,
and if they can do it half as good, it'll be amazing.
They'll probably try to stretch it to 2 seasons, but you know.
Oh, wait, no. End of this first season? No, probably not. No.
They'll stretch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a second game I never played.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert, in the second game, you find out she's a Le Dalabine. You know what that means? A lesbian.
I thought maybe. Yeah.
Have you seen on
He tries
That's
to
what they
stick,
say
he
on
tries to
TikTok.
stick it in her, and she's like, "No, I'm gay."
He's an adult. She's a child. He wouldn't try to stick it in her. Good Lord.
Have you ever been in an apocalypse?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Maybe he has to fight people off that want to do that to her.
Of course. Oh my God! Like in that movie with Viggo Mortensen, The Road. He's got like a 7-year-old with him.
I like
pokes
that
up,
movie.
dude. It's fucking
God.
dark.
That sounds dark.
Have you seen the end of that movie?
No, never seen it.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's kind of like the end of Road to Perdition, but it's just the road, and it's different.
Road to Perdition's kind of similar, right?
Jude Law is a
Dude,
piece of shit in that movie.
In Road to Perdition? I don't think I've ever seen that.
I've
Tom
never-
Hanks and a
I don't
kid,
think I've
right?
heard of that
Tom
one.
Hanks is like a mobster enforcer and like the
Why does
whatever.
he have a kid?
Tom Hanks.
Because
God.
he's got an estranged. He had an estranged wife die.
Can't even picture him
He plays it.
being a mobster enforcer.
He plays it, but he plays it very Tom Hanksy.
I can picture him being stuck in an airport.
He's not Tom.
I wish I could do a Tom Hanks impression.
Yeah, can you?
When people do one, it's hilarious.
I can do a Chet Hanks impression. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Bomba man. That's all.
Wowzers. All right, let's wrap this fucking shit up. Right? In
Oh yeah.
time?
Yeah, it's that time. It's time.
Yeah, dude, this has been a real stinker.
I don't think it has been that bad.
It's been a nice convo. I think it's been a nice
It's been
convo.
a nice low energy combo. Put this on before you go to bed tonight. Fall asleep.
Yeah, Jack. See us out.
What?
See us out.
I don't do that. You do that.
Okay, I can do it still.
Where we going? Where we going?
I wasn't prepared.
Sorry for the stinker. Have a good week. See you next time.
Later, y'all.
Mike could have saved it right there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Ain't no saving.